Russia versus Sweden.
I'm excited about this one because we've seen these guys before. Mm-hmm. And so I'm excited to see how it plays out.
Exactly. Here's the dancer girls again.
Yeah, as usual. And I also wanted to point out, while this is going on, there's nothing much for us to look at, that Bas Rutten had commented on this video that you had sent him and noted something that I found to be very obvious, but something that we should probably talk about while we've got the time.
Absolutely.
In that these fights, theoretically speaking, should never happen because it's somewhat of a losing proposition no matter what.
Yeah, exactly.
Group on group is very dangerous. Yeah. Someone is inevitably going to get hurt, but I think that goes without saying.
Yeah.
So this is for all of you guys out there that may be watching fights just wondering what would happen if your crew is in a bar and you ran into another crew. Maybe everyone's drinking whiskey and just getting a little rowdy and some dude throws a punch, things get crazy. So anyway, that's kind of, at least that's how I'm looking at it, because in a lot of these fights too, I think the inexperience shows.
Yeah.
And so it's like, how tough are you without any training, or even with moderate amount of training.
Exactly.
Against somebody that maybe does have training or alternative training versus someone like Muay Thai versus Jiu-Jitsu, whatever it may be.
Exactly.
So anyway.
And Bas was saying he definitely noticed that some of the fights were stopped a little too late. He would have appreciated more early stoppage.
Yeah, and we had noted that in the prior fights as well. That I don't know what these refs are looking for, but some of these guys are just turtled up, getting stomped in the face, and there's no indication whatsoever that the ref is going to come in and stop it.
Exactly. And Bas also said if it were a 2 or 3 on 1 situation, there should be a rule, no head kicks or something like that.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I mean, the guy's ultra vulnerable, and that's obviously a very dangerous position. I mean, the last thing anybody wants is someone like, one of these guys, one of the smaller guys, just get kicked in the head.
Exactly.
Get concussed, and it just doesn't need to be that way.
Exactly.
But I guess that's kind of the allure of what we're watching anyway. Kind of a very much no rules kind of environment.
Exactly. Unfiltered, so to speak.
Yeah, very much so. So, here we go.
Okay, so they're all ready, and the rule time, no biting, no eye gouging, and no hitting to the Adam's apple. Only 3 rules.
That's right. So here comes the inevitable sprint.
Yep.
Charging up as usual.
Exactly. So the Russian team looks very intense, like always.
Certainly. I think it's born in them.
Yep, it definitely is.
We've seen that in the UFC lately, too. Russian guys just...
Yes, the
so
Russian
intense.
lady.
Yeah.
Beat him, Holly.
So you'll notice here, too, weight is somewhat on par. Height is somewhat on par.
Yeah.
So this will be interesting.
Exactly.
There's no great disadvantage anywhere.
I think it's a little skewed on the Swedish side because they have one really tall guy.
I see.
And so, see, that guy on the far right is really tall.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, there's some jumping.
Yeah, the jumping. It keeps popping up.
Yeah, it keeps popping up. And the big guy, that's the really tall guy.
Yeah,
Look at him swinging very wildly.
There's a little teep.
Yeah.
Front kick for you.
Exactly. And there's 2 fights on the ground already.
2 on the ground.
3 standing up.
Yep.
Ooh, that one's on the ground.
Yep. And that just goes to show you, that was obviously not a takedown, and the guy didn't willingly go to his back. That just goes to show you, no matter what, you will fall down.
Exactly. And this fight just got crazy. There's 2 or 3 people stuck, or 4 people
So we got a big old pile of dudes.
Yeah, pile of dudes, exactly. Ooh,
there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
That was a takedown.
Yeah, very legitimate takedown.
Punch to heads.
I like this.
Yeah. That was some skill right there.
Yeah, definitely. He was looking for that.
Yeah, he controlled the distance.
It didn't just happen. So it looks like he's passing the guard over there, too.
Exactly.
I'm interested in why this guy didn't elect to go and kick this guy in the head.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. He should have stomped or something.
Yeah, he kind of looked at him. Oh, this guy moves into full mount.
Yeah, full mount.
Interesting.
That's the big guy again. Big guy versus the short guy.
So and he's looking around as well.
The big guy looks very tired. Both of these fighters here look really tired. Oh,
it
full mount.
Looks like the ref just waved him off.
Yeah.
Of engaging with these other 2 on the ground.
Maybe they're having some rule changes in the middle.
Yeah, I wondered. Did you notice that as well?
Yeah, I definitely saw that. Oh,
nice big left hand.
Yeah.
Someone got caught in the back there.
Yep. He looks very tired. He has his hands all dropped, the tall guy.
Yeah, we don't see a timer, but we can only imagine this fight's been going on for under 2 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, and now it's 2-on-1 situation.
Yep.
Which means one of the Swedish fighters already got eliminated.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And now it's
These guys are exhausted. What's going on here?
Yeah, I don't know.
This guy's unconscious.
He's completely out. Oh my god.
Something happened. That was the guy that was mounted as well.
Yeah.
Who knows what happened?
Ugh. Look at that, the Latvian way of resuscitating someone. Hey, you alive?
On the chest. Yeah, very technical.
Very technical.
Not medically licensed.
Yeah, not medically licensed. It looks like it's only the tall guy left.
He's exhausted.
Yeah, he is exhausted.
He's sort of looking around, not sure what to do. Yep. These guys should be charging this guy.
They should be. Oh, take him down. That's pretty smart.
Yeah, and they're not kicking him in the back. It almost looks like they don't know what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this guy still unconscious?
Yeah,
looks
like
exciting.
it. Oh, armbar!
Oh, God.
Ooh.
That's the sketchiest armbar ever.
That is.
But it looks like he's tapping.
Looks like he's tapped. Wow. So it looks like the last Swedish fighter got eliminated. Unless there's another one in the corner. Looks like, another one in the corner. Yeah. Oh, I hear the ref saying stop.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so things, this obviously seems to be evolving. Fight over fight, things are changing a bit.
Definitely. Looks like the tall guy just got pounded again, even though the fight was stopped.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on here. Some very technical combat happening, as we saw. So the fight's over now. But what we didn't see was so we had multiple instances where there was 3 guys and they should have engaged, but they just kind of stood around.
Yeah,
and
they
looked at
stood
each other.
around. Yeah, exactly.
You know, this is a high pressure situation. You got to get in there.
You got to get in there. So this is a breakdown of one of the fights.
Yeah, these guys
trading
are throwing
blows
super hard.
Yep. Ooh, this is the one we saw where he fell.
Yep, just kind of lost his footing, I suppose.
And he's got him in
He's
sort
in
of half guard.
kind
Oh,
of
he got
moves him
passed.
out.
Oh, the guy stood up.
Yep.
So that's side control.
Yep.
Oh, he did that he on the ground knee thing to him.
Yep, he's kneeing him right from side control. Guy's turtling up. Interesting.
Oh no, he gave us back. Oh, for a second.
Back down. He should have stood up pretty easily there, as far as what I can see.
And then he's getting hit in the head, knees. Yeah,
punches, elbows, knees, everything.
I wish the judge would move out of the way of the camera.
Yeah, I like his posture too. Look at his hands. Nice and wide.
Definitely.
Who knows? Showing off those lats.
That's right.
He's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. And then I guess it transitions over to the tires.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a little clinching going on.
Yeah, lots of clinching now. Again, these guys should just separate and go on with somebody else.
Yeah. It looks like back to trading blows again.
Yep.
Oh, he got dropped.
Straight up dropped.
And he got kicked while he's on the ground.
Yep, that was pretty violent.
Wow.
That's how you get hurt. I mean, imagine if that was
hurt.
a concrete floor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's hurt.
Oh, my God. He has to get carried.
This guy in the mount behind him, too.
He's completely gone.
Just getting pounded.
And the ropes that don't do anything.
Yep, just kind of paper clipped to the tires.
Paper clipped to the tires, exactly.
Look how greasy this dude's face is on the left.
The greasy Russian dude won.
His name is Shtet.
Maybe it's you know how some boxers put Vaseline on their face so it like doesn't cut as much when they get hit in the face.
I suppose
Maybe he's doing that.
Just put a pound of it on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so there's a big left hand we should be watching for. Let's see.
Right there.
I think
that
was a right hand.
Yeah, and then a kick on the face.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Beautiful. Well, good. That was like a good fight.
That was a good fight.
This is boxing versus MMA. Patrik and Moroz.
Interesting. Let's see. And unfortunately, the Swedish fighter with MMA experience is the smaller one.
Right.
So, but yeah, he has him in guard.
He's kind of working. He's working on getting his guard back. He's in half guard at the moment. Can't tell what his hands are doing.
Yeah.
They're in the tires.
They're
kind
in
of
the tires. Yeah. Oh, is the Russian guy trying to slam? It looked for a second he was posturing up to try to slam, and then it just gets crazy.
This is what should have been happening all along.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy just rushes. So this guy comes from behind the ropes and jumps in to punch this guy in the face and separate.
And then they're on the ground.
Yeah. This guy in the orange shorts knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he definitely does. He was the one that did that great takedown. So.
Yep, and he had a really good mount transition as well.
Absolutely.
So this guy, nice technical stand-up too. I'm not mad at that. As far as inexperience goes, these guys are at least well practiced. Yeah. See, it moves into the mount down there.
And some clinching going on with our two people there.
Yeah, look for an inside trip here. Some dirty boxing going on.
Absolutely. And then
maybe slam him into those tires behind
Exactly.
him, huh?
I was thinking the same. And oh, there you go. He was trying to do the trip.
Yeah, just not a lot of effort going on.
Why are the judges trying to separate them?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was
they
weird.
Were close to the ropes. This guy took advantage and punched him a couple times.
Looks like both these fighters are pretty tired.
Yeah, certainly. This guy here is in the gray shirt is just getting punched in the face.
He did a good left jab. And
yeah,
jabbing
some
back and
decent
forth.
jabs.
Back into the tires again.
Yeah, we should be using those as weapons,
Absolutely.
huh? We've seen that work.
And then this is when he gets double teamed.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's gone. Oh, he's done.
He folds, he's covering up a bit.
Oh, he's done.
There's the stomps.
Yep, he's turtling up.
So they called that far earlier than they call anything else.
Exactly.
They must have had some complaints or
probably.
something.
Especially since the Swedish team earlier, remember that other guy? He was pounded way too long before he got stopped.
Absolutely. In the first or second fight, I mean, guys were just getting pounded on for a minute and a half before anything happened. Oh, my God.
Oh, this is our guy.
Yeah, this is our guy. Sambo, clearly well-practiced in Sambo.
Hockeyist.
His name is Hockeyist.
And already he's taking people to the ground over there.
Yeah, moving aggressively into a good position.
Yeah.
So he's inside control.
Oh, he's completely controlled that guy.
Trying to move to the mount.
Yeah.
He's got some wild knees going on.
He does. And he's on the bottom of the screen now, the camera cut. Where is he now? Oh, right there.
I believe he's here.
Yeah, he's there.
Could be wrong. Yeah, he's got a hold of this guy's neck. Oh, there's the throw.
He's in the throw, yeah.
But the guy runs away.
Yeah.
So he chases him.
He chases him, and he starts pounding, and the guy comes back from the ropes.
The guy comes back from behind the ropes to engage with the guy.
This is the beautiful part.
Yeah,
so he gets him.
Very nice. Look at that.
Wow.
It was in his blood.
Yeah. Wow.
He steps over to mount here, too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very, very technical.
Guy controlling him.
Yeah. Wow. And he's very patient, too.
Yeah, the guy on the bottom's just got... he should be doing a headlock escape, but he's kind of trying to. He's inverting a little bit. But, there's the mount. Nice technical mount.
Yeah.
So he's going to hold his position for a moment. That's how you know he's somewhat of a sport competitor.
Exactly.
You can tell he hops in there and just kind of chills.
Yeah, he chills. He breathes probably, too.
Yep. Yep, he's looking around him. Yeah, this guy is our #1 fighter so far.
Yeah, he definitely is. And very soon his teammates probably going to come help him.
Yeah, I would think so. He's still just solidifying this position. Now we've got some shots.
Now, for the full mount. So patient. He's not pounding away like crazy.
No, not yet.
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah, he's the type of guy I would never want to meet in a bar.
Nope, and that was a good stoppage again, so they're obviously learning from their mistakes.
Exactly.
Oh, this guy went
this
out.
Is the out guy.
Really? Oh, did you see them smack this dude in the face?
Exactly.
That's
the
crazy.
Latvian way.
They just smacked him right upside the head like your grandma would do.
Exactly. And yeah, at this point, the orange short guy, he did his deed.
I'm actually very surprised that guy just went to sleep like that.
Yeah.
That guy must have some heavy hands.
Oh my God.
When was the last time you saw a guy turn off like that in the mount?
God. Wow. So, good for this guy, Hockeyist. I'm going to watch out for him in future fights.
Nice big slam.
Yeah.
Let's see that shot that did him in. I mean, he just turned right off.
Oh, look at that.
Huh.
And now we have Igor versus Pyro. It's Pyro.
His name is Pyro.
Pyro.
That's a cool name.
That's a cool name. Rooting for him just because of the name.
Wild shots.
Yeah, wild shots.
Really nothing going on.
He's using his reach advantage.
Yeah, some good kicks.
Yeah. But like his fists are just all over the place.
All
Look
over
at that.
the place.
It's almost like trying to smack.
Yeah. They're just trying to tag each other.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Yeah, he needs to stick to these kicks, huh?
Yep. Oh, they both almost fell.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the ground.
Let's see what he does here. I'm not sure that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you know, we've all seen guillotines on TV before. Yeah. He should know what he's doing. He should pull guard here. Looks like he's got the grip.
Oh.
Hard to say. He keeps the neck. Get on him there.
Exactly. And he's looking around, seeing how his teammates are doing. And
yeah, it's a good opportunity for a nice knee to the head. Right
that's
here.
what I was thinking too.
Legal. He's just chasing him down.
He's just chasing him. He's tired.
Yeah, disengagement.
Yep.
This guy in the blue's got to be feeling pretty good.
Exactly. So, oh, good. He got him. He got him.
Yeah.
And this is a very slow kind of exchange of blows they're doing.
Looks like the guy in the blue shorts is looking to disengage at certain points, and so is the guy in the black.
Yep. Oh, there.
And there it was.
He goes.
Trying to save the guy that's mounted, but that didn't work out so well.
And yeah, the shorter guy definitely has a disadvantage.
Just goes to show you, they haven't done a whole hell of a lot, but 2 minutes in a combat situation like this one, if you've never competed before and know how to control your body and your breath, it's an eternity. I mean, it'll just drain you.
Yeah. It's so far they had it's still, I thought they had an opponent switch, but it's still the same opponent.
Yeah. So they're just trying to tag each other left and right. Not a whole lot of mixing it up going on.
Oh, we got hit pretty bad in the chin. The Swedish guy, that is. And
See, they need to disengage and go somewhere else. And now it's over.
This is
We'll see how they finish him though.
Yep. And I think this is where we saw the armbar attempt.
I think so too. Yeah, he just sits right to it. You'll notice there's nothing even over his head. His leg's not even over the guy's face. And he's
just done.
Still taps. So, I think he was completely safe.
Yep.
Hard to say. Can't really see.
And this is where we saw it. Yeah.
Guy comes in and knees him.
Still hits him.
Now, did he tap?
He tapped. He definitely tapped. So they're still hitting him.
All right. Well, that's just some Russian punishment.
Yeah, that's just some Russianness.
Just some Russianness.
Exactly.
Yeah, interesting.
Very interesting.
Well, we saw the Muay Thai from him. Clearly the boxing with the other guy, I suppose.
Yeah. And some replays.
Wild.
Yeah, wild hands. Wild hands. Yeah, some good kicks, though.
Yeah, the referee's doing all sorts of looking around.
Definitely. I think this was the guy that got his head slammed into the tire, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Yeah. Seems like he recovered.
Yeah, he recovered. I wonder
if they're recording this in like multiple days. They would have to be.
Yeah. So, on the ground.
Here.
I think they're on the ground.
So he's in the full guard. What's he going to do about it? Exactly. On top, controlling his posture. Staying safe.
I think they just stood up. Yeah, they just stood up for some reason. The guy just let him go. Whoa!
He doesn't know what to do in the guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, into the...
Get his whizzer.
He almost did the reverse. He almost slammed the other guy into the tire.
Yeah, I feel like, hey man, if you've experienced that yourself, use it.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's got it. I can't tell if he's got his underhook. He does not. So he should not be attempting to pass the guard here. He's going to get his back taken.
And I think... I don't know where the... Oh, so they're over here, and this is when his opponent just gets kicked.
Just a bunch of chaos going on, a lot of stomps.
So, wow.
Yeah, what are you going to do? I mean, put yourself in this guy's shoes. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
You're turtled up against the ropes. We'll just call it a wall.
He tapped.
Of course he tapped.
Exactly.
Got to.
Yeah.
Shkan, poor guy. Shkan was the winner.
Shkan, yeah.
I see.
Oh, it was Alejandro. It was the guy who got hit a lot last time.
I see.
I didn't even notice.
Your boy.
Yeah, or my boy. Wish you were a little bigger. If you were a little bigger, he would have...
Yeah, he's going to pack on the poundage. Go up a weight class.
Exactly. But he put up a pretty good fight.
Yeah, very much so. This guy's holding his chest.
Oh, Alejandro. Poor Alejandro's gone.
Yeah, looking like he wants to puke up his lunch.
Ugh. But he's a trooper. He's like, whatever.
Some love from his coach.
Yep.
I didn't realize. I mean, I guess that's his coach. How do you coach in a situation like this?
How do you coach a 5-on-5? Because how many coaches have been in a 5-on-5 fight?
Right.
Some replays.
Some good kicks. Yeah, the slams, the works, man.
Wow. The Russian team, definitely. I'm excited for them to fight the Polish.
I just want these guys to fight the bouncers.
Yeah, or fight the bouncers. Yeah.
That should be the final boss, right?
That should be the final boss, yeah.
Fight the bouncers.
Or fight the judges. I bet the judges have some
skill. You know Sergey's well-trained. Wearing that GoPro, too?
Yeah.
Come on.
And the winner is Russia.
Of course.
Russia wins.
Yeah, we saw that coming. That guy in the orange is a ringer.
He is.
That Sambo goes a long way.
Yeah.
He took that guy out and flatlined him.
That was crazy. That was just crazy.
Just mounted him and flatlined him.
Yeah.
So now we know he's the guy to watch.
He's the guy to watch.
So Russia, the team to watch, and that guy, we got to get his name.
Yeah.
He's the one.
And I think that's the end of the fight, unless there's any replays. Yep, that's the end of the fight.
Yeah, looks like that's about it. So what did we learn from this one here? Anything specific?
Make sure you're not fighting a grappler if you don't know how to grapple.
Yeah, we saw most clearly in this fight, I think, the group that just ended up on the ground with nobody pulling guard and no takedown. It just sort of happened that way. You know, inevitably someone's going to get tied up with their legs or whatever. They're going to lose their footing and you're just going to fall over. And so I think we saw that most clearly in this fight. And I think that's obviously a very important concept that we've talked a lot about in these fights, is that ground training is certainly something that you should have in your arsenal at all times, because that's inevitably where you're going to end up.
Yeah.
I mean, even then, when you're in a street fight, how many people are going to let you stand up? If you fall over yourself, they're going to jump on top of you.
Yeah.
They're not going to give you an opportunity to stand up.
They're not.
So, I mean, I'm clearly biased as a jiu-jitsu guy, but I think everybody obviously needs some Sambo, some jiu-jitsu, whatever it is.
And that really, really tall guy at the end, I think what happened after he tapped and people still hit him, that's what you would expect in a real fight, too. Oh, you say you give up, I'm sorry, you're crying, someone will still probably pound you.
Absolutely. I mean, there's respect between martial artists in a lot of regards, but when you're in a bar and you get a lot of this testosterone flowing and there's alcohol involved, even if you tap out or call it quits or say we're good, man, or whatever it is, this guy's got something to prove. Obviously, there's ladies watching. His boys are all there watching. You know, you obviously want to make sure you're safe at all times. And if you're going to tap out, make sure you stand up and get the hell out of there. While there's that lull,
where people
are looking at each other.
Because that tall guy from the Swedish team just kind of assumed he was okay. He laid on the ground, and then someone else with testosterone and adrenaline just came and started pounding him.
They want a piece.
Yeah, they want a piece.
It's a group activity.
Yeah, it's a group activity.
Pounding on some guy, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, and maybe some of them, maybe there was one or two who didn't really register that the guy tapped or something.
Yeah, probably. Super, super dangerous. And so we can also note from that exact experience, that guy pulls that arm bar, which isn't really an arm bar. And the guy tapped anyway. I don't know if he was just fearful, didn't know the position very well, too many guys on top of him, whatever it is. It just goes to show you, if you just pull an arm bar in some fight and it's not a great technique, I mean, who knows? Maybe the guy will tap because he's afraid. He's seen it on TV. He doesn't want his arm to break. Exactly. We've all watched Ronda Rousey.
Yes, we all have watched Ronda Rousey. And UFC and MMA have gotten into the public consciousness, which presents a danger, too, because now everyone thinks they can fight on the ground.
Yeah.
So people will probably be trying all these weird things to you if you do fight them. So that's another reason why not to fight.
And God forbid you run into somebody that's, you know, a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, whatever it is, in a bar. You really want to pick a fight with that guy?
Yeah,
You're dead, man. You never know who's training these days. Yeah. Everybody's training.
Exactly. And I mean, speaking from personal, I didn't even know Trevor trained until I saw pictures online. I was like, wow, like Trevor's the nicest guy. And like, I didn't even know he trained. So it's like, that's a perfect example. Don't mess with people. Be nice.
It is. It's weird that jiu-jitsu kind of breeds that culture. I mean, obviously there's the fighter type, you know, that everybody sees that guy on the mat that's, you know, just looks like a fighter. But jiu-jitsu is a very interesting sport in that it pulls a lot of weird backgrounds in. I'm a nerd, you know, I loved Dungeons and Dragons growing up and all that stuff. Never been in a street fight myself. And like video games, whatever. It's only until very recently, the last 5 years or so, that I've gotten into martial arts, jiu-jitsu specifically. And I can say the same for a lot of my teammates in that, you know, yes, we have the wrestling state champs on our mat, but we also have the guys that like to play video games on the weekend, or, you know, they're just football fans or whatever, and you'd never, ever know it, ever.
Exactly.
It's so jiu-jitsu, I mean, I think any martial art just sort of breeds somebody that is just unassuming anyway. I mean, that's why we're getting into it, right? We want to learn how to defend ourselves. Maybe we got bullied. Who knows?
Yeah. I know personally, I took Kung Fu in China because I wasn't the biggest kid. There were like big kids, and my dad was afraid, oh, Jerry might get bullied. And so he put me in Kung Fu classes.
Exactly.
And yeah, it helped.
Yeah, so you see that guy in the bar, and who knows? Maybe he hasn't gotten to a jiu-jitsu class yet. Maybe he's a purple belt.
Yeah.
You never know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, so thank you guys for watching. This was fight number 4 between Russia and Sweden.
Thanks again, guys.
And I'm here with Trevor, and I'm Jared.